Anyway,
let's keep bantering.
So Ruben Amorim, just very quickly, what do we think of Ruben Amorim? What do you know about him?
I'm jealous.
Really?
As a Chelsea fan, I'm jealous. When Potter got sacked,
Yeah, we were talking about this.
I wanted Amorim, man.
Yeah.
Like, what he's done for Sporting is brilliant. Obviously, it's the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
It's not as competitive as the Premier League, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's done a brilliant job, man. He speaks pure English as well.
Yeah.
Like, his English is on point, which is obviously a bonus.
Studied under Jose at United.
Yeah. But he's a brilliant manager.
Yeah, well, what I would say, just from the outside, I don't know too much about Ruben Amorim overall, but what I will say is that from what I've seen is that he is definitely one of the highest touted managers out there, as in like available right now.
Yeah.
Up and coming managers, he's one of the most highly rated.
How old is he?
He's 39 years old, very young.
Is he really?
39 years old, very young manager.
Is it a bit?
If he's the highest rated manager, then it should be done with him before 6 years. I'm giving him 2.
Right,
Dom's still keeping this.
Don't upset Dom,
I'm
man.
giving him
Come
2.
on, man.
I'm giving him 2
Hey,
years.
Dom.
2 years and he has to win a league.
Hey,
now.
Dom was
Dom,
in 25, 26
Hey, Dom,
season.
Dom.
Because he's the highest rated manager
Dom.
available now.
Dom.
So 2 seasons
Dom.
and he should have a league.
Dom, and if he does,
That's the
Dom,
standard.
this clip gets clipped up, Shan.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is gonna get clipped up.
You've got more chance of getting relegated
All right, cool.
than getting a
If
fucking...
Man United win the Premier League next season,
It's a crazy.
No
man. That's
chance.
crazy.
I don't know what I'm going to
No
do.
chance. Of course, I agree with you.
No,
No chance.
Anyway,
I don't think any chance.
no chance.
But if it happens,
That would be crazy.
I mean, let's put
That
a bet
would be
on it.
crazy.
We might as well put money on it.
Right, anyway, no
should put a
one
forfeit on
thinks
it.
that's gonna happen.
we should put
Yeah,
a
that's why we
forfeit
put
on
money
it,
on
man.
it.
Right, but anyway, listen. What I'm trying to say is,
We
though,
should put a forfeit on which of our clubs finish highest, man. And the team that finished lowest does a forfeit.
what's the
man.
forfeit though?
Kill yourself, man. See,
I'm sorry.
I'm living till an old age then, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll be fucked if that happens.
No, but
I'm United are finishing last. That's a fact.
I'm not sure, man.
No, United are finishing last. But what I'm trying to say is that Amorim is a highly rated manager. That's for sure. He's got a unique style of football that's actually been progressive and successful in Portugal. I would say it's going to be one of the the United job is one of the hardest jobs. Don't expect instant success with this guy. It's an incredibly hard job to come into. I don't think it's going to be an easy cut coming in where everything's going to work out easily for him.
It's
He's
one of the
a top manager, man.
No,
it's
but
one of the hardest
It's a
jobs
highly
in
rated
football.
young manager, but
It's one of the hardest jobs in football. Since Alex
it's so
Ferguson
hard.
left, who's done well at Man United?
It's so hard.
Best-
Best CDM in the world.
Yeah.
So it should be easy, man.
I feel like every single manager they get in, they're comparing it to Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
You're never going to get Alex Ferguson.
No,
again.
never, no.
He is the greatest manager in
You might get
Premier
someone
League
better, though.
history.
You never know.
No.
You never know.
He's the greatest manager in Premier League
Yeah,
history.
100%. But
Arguably in footballing history.
yeah,
Sir Alex Ferguson.
for sure, yeah. But like I said, I play that's going to make a difference to United. United are going to have to get used to the 3 at the back system, the 5 in midfield. I do
Is that
hope
what he plays?
keeps. I do. Yeah, he plays 3 at the back.
I mean, it looks like they're used to it from the other game we saw.
I do.
So he plays.
Yeah,
So he plays with wing backs.
but his wing backs are basically wingers. So he plays basically wingers as wing backs.
So Garnacho is going to be a left wing back.
It could be, yeah, or Rashford,
You failed.
yeah, and Dallo on the right, maybe.
He's failed. Then.
We'll see.
So basically, you've got a right back playing right wing back,
Yeah,
and then you've got a left winger playing left back. It's not going to happen.
it depends how he converts them. We'll see.
Garnacho has 18 shots a game.
We'll see.
He's not going to do that at left wing.
We'll see.
back.
Yeah, he might put Rashford there instead and put Garnacho up in the 3.
Rashford is not going to do that job.
We'll see.
Luke Shaw can't do that job.
It won't be Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw will play in the middle. We'll play.
No, so therefore,
We'll play centre back.
I feel like Man United have to sign a left wing back.
They're going to have to make
They're going to
adjustments
sign
for the
players,
squad.
obviously.
Yeah, I think it'll be an adjustment for the style of play. I do think he'll have to make his own signings. But like I said, I think for United, success would be if he makes top 4. I think that'd be massive. We're 7 points off
This
top
season.
4 right now. Yeah, if he makes top 4 for the season, I think it's achievable. But I think it will be a massive success. If he gets into Europe, I'll be happy. I think this season for me is a write-off. If he gets some type of rhythm with the team at all,
It's too early to
I'll be
write it
happy.
off, man. It's too early to write off the season.
No, but I feel like for me personally, I don't expect anything from this team at this point because they're so far gone so early. So any success he does have, especially if he gets them into like top 6, top 7, I'll be happy. Yeah, for this season. I do think
7 sensible.
Yeah, I do think I do think he's got a massive job in the summer to make some signings. He has been named as a head coach, like you said.
So
I
it's
think,
not down to him to make the signings.
Yeah, I'm actually happy about that.
I think most teams are doing that now.
Yeah, it's
A
like
lot
a
of
new way.
teams.
It's like a new way of running clubs.
I hope Man United don't become like Chelsea.
You hope?
I hope they don't.
But you were saying
your
you were saying you rather your manager sign players.
I would rather my manager have a big say in who he signs.
Would you have
who
other?
he wants to work with?
But 100% say.
Not 100%. No.
Yeah.
I want a couple people.
He will have a big say. You know?
But
I think you'll have a big say.
the last 5 years, Chelsea
Yeah.
have had head coaches.
Yeah.
So he's the head coach is being told, look at this guy. we're going to sign him,
Yeah.
and you've got to work with him.
I think the problem is, I think this is the problem. The problem is nowadays, managers or head coaches, they don't have the time to think of a long-term plan for the club. So sometimes, if you give them a massive budget and tell them, listen, whoever you sign, you want to sign, they make rash, quick, desperate decisions that actually in the long term make the club lose out. I'll give you an example. Ten Hag signing someone like fucking, what's his name? I haven't forgot his fucking name.
Anthony.
Anthony, yeah.
Hello.
Ten Hag signing Anthony. That signing shouldn't happen. Yeah? That signing shouldn't happen.
That was the last day of the season.
So managers die on those type of signings. You know what I'm trying to say?
It was a lot of money.
Yeah. Whereas, like, I don't want Amorim or anyone else to be able to make a signing like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You can't judge that off one manager.
No, you can't. But I'm saying, but managers make those type of signings.
Onana was quite.
Why would he do that? He'd make that signing because he wants to. He's desperate. He's in a situation where he needs success now. So he makes the wrong decision for the wrong money. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because he hasn't got time to make a long-term decision. So I'm happy there's a good sporting director in there. We've nicked bare people of City and we've nicked the Newcastle guy as well. I think Dan Ashworth. So hopefully they make the right decisions and they work well. I think Rude being there would be a good thing. I don't know how they're going to work with Rude.
I think Rude being there would be a good thing.
Yeah, I think...
Even for morale.
Yeah. I think it'll be good for Amorim to try and get Rude on side and try to work together. I don't know how it's going to work. It might become into a problem where they do have to separate, but we'll see how it plays out. I think Rude has made some comments in the press conferences about he's got a contract to be an assistant role, so he's hoping to stay there in that role. So
yeah.
I think the fact
Amorim's got to bring his own people in there.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, and
staff-wise.
And like I said, I think Rude's got a couple games now to try some things out, have fun with it.
I mean, speaking of a couple games, he's got Chelsea on the weekend.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
What do we think about that game?
I think Man United probably win. Honestly.
You know, after seeing the game on the midweek, I thought United played way better than I've seen them all season in that game, which kind of pissed me off if I'm being honest, man.
But they're all fighting for their place now.
Yeah. But it's annoying when you see players now fight as opposed to...
Why have you not been fighting all season?
What have you been doing this whole season, guys?
Exactly.
Like, it's honestly a bit disgraceful, if we're being honest.
Why have you not been fighting all season?
Yeah, like Casemiro, I haven't seen you all season. All of a sudden, you pull out Champions League Casemiro stuff. Like, come on, man. What a goal, by the way. First goal there. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, good win in the Cup. Should we jump off Man United, though? But Amorim, like I said, I'm happy with the signing. I hope it goes well. We'll see him.
I hope it fails, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. But for anyone that wants to check out Amorim, he's managing Sporting against City next week in the Champions League.
I think it's Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how he does there. Obviously, it's Sporting against City, but
he's gonna win, obviously.
Yeah, Dom's fuming.
Because
if this guy's actually good, Dom will be pissed off. In a lot of ways,
I think it's good.
Yeah,
I like the rivalry.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, Amorim's in a similar position to place people like Arteta, because he's a new manager when he first came to the club.
Yeah,
and a little bit actually, unfortunately, like Ten Hag. You know, it's not a big difference. Ten Hag was a highly talented manager, so we have to make sure here that we give this guy time and we actually don't let him fall on his own sword. I think the only difference really is apparently he's more flexible than Ten Hag and has more of an identity. He seems to talk better than Ten Hag as well. As in he seems a bit
like
more,
a very good talker.
Yeah, he seems a bit more personable, a bit less stubborn than Ten Hag. Maybe
shocking at communicating.
Yeah, Ten Hag was stubborn. Ten Hag was definitely stubborn. So we have hopes.
Amorim seems to have more of a personality.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that Jose-ish feel about the way he comes into things.
Similar,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm jealous, but
yeah. Are you actually?
I am a little bit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Anyway,
you've got the Italian stallion in you.